What's up, y'all? Now it is time for the weekly messages for all my signs. Weekly messages. Let me readjust my camera setup here. There we go. Anyway, what's up, y'all? Weekly messages time. Weekly forecast, whatever you want to call it. Same thing, I guess. Anyway, if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, that is in the description of the video. Personal readings, one-on-one video calls, law of attraction advice and guidance, all that good stuff, man. You got to look in the description of the video. Also, too, I will keep shouting out, my mom's Facebook page is in the description of the video, too. She took a massive, brave leap of faith and is going fully self-employed. So, you know how I am about that, man. You're going to take a leap of faith like that? That's cool. I'm 100% behind that. Definitely look in the description of the video. Give her Facebook page some love, too. She makes homemade dog treats, man. It's really cool. It's called Rudy's Snack Shack. Pretty awesome, man. Go show that some love. I might do a video specifically for that, too. Probably what I should do. Anyway, though, let's get into the weekly messages for all my signs. Do we have any Aries people in here? Aries, what do we got for you next week? What do we got for Aries next week? I don't know if I'm feeling this deck, to be honest with you. Don't think I'm feeling that one. Let's go ahead. Man, I got to get some new decks, dude. Over the past couple of months, I vowed to myself, okay, I'm going to wait until my cards just will not shuffle before I buy new ones. So, all my decks here are almost getting to that point. Aries. There we go. This one's good. Got a notification? Good, good, good. Aries. I know YouTube's been being really weird about those notifications. Let's get 3 more shuffles for Aries next week. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's see what the overall issue is here. Okay, ooh, 9 of Cups. That's not an issue. Well, if we want to, I mean, it doesn't have to be an issue, but if we want to look at maybe what caused the discord, 9 of Cups here. There was one, the other, or both of you is very emotionally independent, okay? I think it's probably you, Aries. Let's see here. Yeah, the person you're dealing with could be a Scorpio here. Overall energy is the 9 of Cups. Aries, you have no idea how powerful this is. No idea. This feeling here, listen, y'all. This card is 1 card away from the 10 of Cups for a very specific reason. A very specific reason. This is the energy that will allow you to attract true love. This is the energy right here. But you have to be happy, whole, and fulfilled within yourself first before the universe will mirror that feeling back to you in the form of that relationship. Most of us dip our toes in this water from time to time, on and off, and don't even realize we're doing it. But if you maintain this and you hold on to this energy long enough, your person will show up. For right now, though, the person you're dealing with has massively lost passion and interest. Could be a Scorpio, but I feel like they're finally... It's kind of weird how these are right next to each other like this. They're moving forward and allowing this to slowly come to an end. I don't really think this is something they've been able to easily let go of. You know, it may look like it, but I think they have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's why I feel like 9 of Cups upright is you. I think you're dealing with somebody who's kind of emotionally needy, codependent. Some of you could be dealing with a bum that just won't work, you know, but there's codependency issues here. Looks to me like you're relinquishing this. Yeah, relinquishing control, but releasing yourself from this, okay? Totally just releasing and letting go, which is good. The underlying energy is the 2 of Pentacles, though. So now during this Mercury retrograde, I still feel like you're having a difficult time figuring out, okay, where do I go now? Where do I go? What's next? You know, what's next? Because those Mercury and dude, hey, this one's been powerful. This one has been very, very powerful. So I see that one bogging you down just a little bit right here. A lack of direction type of energy here for you. Not really 100% sure exactly which way to go. Feel like time's standing still. Well, that was kind of gentle and boring. I'm not going to lie. I thought that was a boring spread. So let's see if we can get some advice that's really good for you here. Advice for Aries. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? I was hoping I saw something new coming in. That's what I was really shooting for. Ooh. Ooh, okay. 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. This is the advice. Okay, don't be so quick to judge this situation. Okay. All right. So King of Wands reverse. Don't take things too seriously. Okay. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place to be a stuffed sweater, right? And there's a time and a place to relax and kick back and have a good time. I think right now, especially during this Mercury retrograde that we are going through, it's time to just relax and chill. It's not time to keep climbing the mountain. These intense retrograde periods like this are plateau periods, okay? So chill and relax. Don't be so quick to judge why this situation happened or what it means. Hold that space open. One of these days, if you allow yourself to, you will be able to look back and understand this fully. But right now, a lot of times you're not supposed to, okay? Let your guard down, Aries. Let it down. Let your guard down. You're not, at the end of the day, we're not really keeping ourselves safe by staying guarded all the time. We're really not. At the end of the day, it feels like we are, but we're really honestly not. Okay? I think your number one goal right now is to readjust your priority list. Okay? We got to look at what is it that I really want? What is it I'm really after? What am I really after? Am I after love or am I after the feeling of love? Am I after somebody bringing love to me or am I after feeling loved? Which one am I really after? Am I after money or am I after the feeling of freedom? What am I really after? What is it that I really want? Okay, because I need to chase what I really want. Not the thing I think is going to bring me what I really want. I know I probably confused a bunch of you right there. But just take a look at your priority list. What is it that I really want and why am I chasing after the things I'm chasing after? And just ask yourself those questions. And then ask yourself, am I getting in my own way? Am I chasing things away? Okay? Just take a second look at your priority list. Right now, though, I think for Aries, the best thing that I can tell you is to sit still and relax. Sit still and relax, okay? This is going to be a boring period of reflection and healing, okay? I wish I had something more dramatic and fun for you right there, but that's all that came through. So relax. It's going to be boring and slow, but you'll be all right. Okay. Anyway, how about Taurus? Taurus. Y'all had a really good bonus reading for October. That was cool. I was very surprised to see the changes y'all are making. Taurus. What do we got at least for this week, though? At least for the next week for Taurus. How about 5 shuffles for Taurus? 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Five of Wands is the overall issue right here. Okay. Yep, y'all were dealing with somebody that just wouldn't take things seriously. Okay? Y'all were just dealing with somebody that would not, like whatever it was, a relationship, whatever the case, I think this person just didn't quite possess the faculties to be serious about what they needed to be serious about. Some of y'all could have been just dealing with a player who was just playing games. Could be a Leo. Leo's the only sign specifically I have. I got water sign, earth sign, air sign. I got everybody on the table here, okay? It could be anybody. Could be a Libra. But yeah, I think right now you feel like you're at a bit of a crossroads, okay? I do think that you have made the decision, though, that you're done with this, okay? Could have been one last argument that popped off. Could have been. Just that one last argument. It's just like, you know what? I'm throwing my hands in the air. Done. It's kind of similar to Aries, though. You got that 2 of Pentacles energy. You got that 2 of Pentacles energy. Where am I going? What am I doing? Should I do this? I think a lot of you are lacking that sense of foresight. And I think a lot of us collectively. It wouldn't surprise me if this came up for every sign today. Okay, because the energies in the air right now are very intense. And don't get it twisted, I feel it too. Oh, I feel it too. So I totally feel where you're coming from. That sense of foresight, it's just kind of like the future is just hanging in the air, lingering in limbo, you know, and a lot of us are kind of sitting around a little nervous and anxious. The person you're dealing with, though, I'm going to have to get some clarifiers here. Ace of Wands reversed, Ten of Swords reversed. They're getting over this. I think that they're kind of pointing the finger at you. Okay, they're pointing the finger at you and saying it's your fault. You're pointing the finger at them and saying it's their fault. So it's the whole finger pointing game I see happening right here. It's really difficult to say who's really at fault, though, because the energies look kind of like they're mirroring each other here a little bit. Okay, but it is an opportunity, though, because you do have the Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, both reversed. This is an opportunity that as you heal, you can see how you evolve from this right here. But for the most part, I see frustration with a lack of sense of foresight. Okay, this was the thing about this situation right here was this was what vibration were you on when you came together with this person? I think that's what you need to be looking at right now. Okay, that's what you need to be looking at right now, because again, when you have a finger pointing game like that, I'm pointing the finger at you, you're pointing the finger at me. If we look at it, if we separate from it, we both look at fault. What really happened? What vibration were you on when you came together with this person? That will tell you everything you need to know. It'll tell you everything you need to know. If you try to say you were on the vibration of rainbows, unicorn farts, and pink bunny rabbits, and Skittles falling from the sky, I don't believe you. Bullshit. Bullshit. It was a very, very lonely and probably irritated and sad vibration. And that doesn't make you a bad person. And we all do that all the time. But every single time a connection goes very, very frustratingly wrong like this, that's where we go back to. What vibration was I on when I came together with them? Let's look at the advice here. Let's get 2 more shuffles for Taurus advice. I do see you getting over this and healing, though. But kind of similar to Aries, it's going to kind of be a bit of a slow, boring process. I want to see new stuff coming in for y'all, man. I really do. I want to see new things coming in. All right. Don't keep things to yourself, Taurus. Speak your mind. Okay? I know that y'all are pretty big fans of doing that, right? Calculate your steps moving forward. All right. So right now, I don't really think anybody is demanding that you get over it right away. Nobody is demanding that you just be over this and heal from it and forget all about it. Don't ignore the pain, but don't get addicted to it either, okay? Don't ignore the frustration. Don't try to bury it and run from it, but don't get addicted to it and get high off of it either. I think it's very important to sit with this inner struggle that you're dealing with here. Sit with it, okay? And take off the blindfold, okay? What red flags did you ignore? What red flags? I think there was a lot of red flags in regards to this situation, this person right here that you were ignoring. Okay, not seeing anything new coming in for anybody just yet. Okay, it's probably a good thing though, because for those of you who nothing new is coming in, probably time to sit on a period of reflection before it does. Okay, probably very important to do that. Okay, I don't think the person you're dealing with gives a damn, Taurus. I really don't. Not in a sense of wanting to fix themselves. Okay, if you're dealing with somebody that still has a lot of feelings for you or whatever, that's fine, but I don't think that they care enough to actually change themselves. You know what I mean? So, anyway, Gemini. What do we got next week for Gemini? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change decks again. There we go. Gemini. There we go. This one feels a little bit better. I'm going to change both decks. Okay. I don't normally do that, but I don't really like the attitude that those decks are giving me. They're tired. They're ready to retire. Gemini. What do we got next week for Gemini? What do we got next week? Boom, the Emperor. Okay. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aries, but that's a very good energy to have right there. It's a very good one, okay? Because not only is the Emperor in control, but he knows what he has control of. That's the thing. That's the thing about an authority figure. The authority figure, the one in charge, isn't in control of everything. He only actually has control of very few things, but he has mastered how to control those few things and knows what he can and cannot control. And subsequently, he is able to get energy to work out in his favor because of that, okay? So that's good. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gemini next week. Okay, the World card, yes. See, you're getting over this. I think a lot of you too are blocking communication with this person. Okay. Yeah. I think the person you're dealing with, you're aware that some of you are dealing with somebody in which you caught them in a lie, gave them a chance to redeem themselves, and they just kept lying, didn't they? Whatever it was, you can't trust this person. But I don't really I feel a sense here of forgiveness. Like, okay, whatever, I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself. And then usually when you catch a person in a lie and you forgive them, what do? They just keep lying because they think they can get away with it. All right, so yeah, I think that you finally made a decision to cut off communication, or you are. Somebody here's blocking communication. If it's not blocked, it's very, very poor. And dude, look, see, I thought changing decks would maybe, but it's not really going to give a different message, but it will hopefully give a different attitude, a different vibe. Not really. Hangman, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Next week, I think, so far from what I've gathered, so far from Aries to Gemini, next week is going to be kind of slow and not really seem like a whole lot's happening, especially in the love life. Okay. But I do think here with the 3 of Cups, it is going to be very important that you do everything that you can to hang out with friends. Go out and at least make yourself available to meet somebody new. I don't really know if anything new is going to come in though. I'm feeling so far collectively like right now isn't the time to be worried about that. Those of you who are involved with something new, again, I think that next week is going to be kind of stagnant and slow. Communication is going to be terrible between you and the person you're dealing with. It's Mercury retrograde, dude, a very powerful, intense one. See? It's like this right here is Mercury retrograde written all over it. The Chariot and the Ace of Wands reversed. It's like driving down the road with your foot on the gas and the brake at the same time, The person you're dealing with here, though, was thrown in the white towel. Okay? I kind of feel like you all, but they're not telling the truth about this. Don't get it twisted. No, they're not owning up to anything that they've done. They're not owning up to anything that they've done. Whatever bullshit story they were telling, they're still telling it. Whatever lies they were telling, they're still telling it. None of that's changed, okay? And I think you know that. So what advice do we have here? Advice for Gemini. Advice for Jim Giroux. Okay, Knight of Swords reversed. Don't communicate. Don't try to reach out. If communication is blocked, leave it blocked, okay? 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Okay, the Hierophant. All right. 8 of Wands reversed. See, look, I'm telling you right now. Okay, you got the Page of Swords right here. Okay, so I do think, yes. Look, it's time for you to open up to the idea of something new. Okay? Keep yourself available. Keep yourself, anybody communicating. Don't shut anybody out. Anybody new that wants to come in. It's time for new things, okay? Old things need to stay in the past. All right? David, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. You need to learn first and foremost how to fulfill yourself. I just got done saying to Aries, this right here, the card of emotional independence and being happy and single, is 1 card away from the 10 of Cups for a reason. Okay? So you need to understand that love that you want so badly, if you are void of it in here, nobody will ever be able to fill that void for you. It has never worked that way and it never will. Okay? A person can share love with you and assist you and bring you just enough love to share so y'all can share love back and forth, but nobody is ever going to be able to fill that void for you. Okay? And they're not supposed to. So it's very important to learn how to fulfill yourself first. How many of you have come to me for a personal reading and I tell you this? The minute you hear yourself say to yourself that I'm so fulfilled with myself and my life, I don't need somebody to come love me to feel better about myself. Your person is right around the corner at that point. Right around the corner. That's what Nine of Cups feels like. That's what the frequency of true love feels like. That's what it feels like. I don't need anybody to come love me. If they want to, great. But if not, great. I don't care. I'm happy either way. That's what the frequency of true love feels like. Thank you for that super chat. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Aston? Appreciate it. Thank you. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Do we have any Cancerians in here? Any Cancerians in here? Three more shuffles here. Three more for Cancer. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Two of Swords. Okay. All right, there's too much indecisiveness happening here. Okay. And I think this is something that's just been lingering for so long, dude. Could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with here. I see you're having a big back and forth battle in your head too, Cancer. With the King of Cups reversed, Queen of Cups upright. Having a big emotional battle, emotional tug of war going on in your head, right? The person you're dealing with here, they are moving on from this. They are, okay? I feel like they're probably going out and chasing love though. They're like chasing love away from them. They're moving on, trying to find something new real quick to distract them from the thought of you, is what I'm feeling here. I don't think it's going to work out very well for them either. Thanks for that super chat, Jake. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, the issue here is too much indecisiveness, too much indecision. Okay? One, the other, or both of you. And see, here's the thing. It's not just indecision about love. If I'm an indecisive person, period, end of discussion. If I'm just an indecisive person, then that indecision is going to affect everything in my life, isn't it? Isn't it? If I'm indecisive at heart, I really don't know what I want. And if I do figure out what I want, I don't know whether or not I want to take action to go get it, or I'm too busy overthinking how I'm going to take action to go get it, or this and that. We ain't going to get nowhere. I'm not going to get anywhere. So y'all are dealing with something here that was just too stagnant for too long, so I feel like you're throwing in the white towel here. Okay? High Priestess reversed, King of Cups reversed, Queen of Cups upright indicates you all right now are going through one hell of an internal tug of war. And very similar to almost every sign I've read so far, I think this next week is going to be kind of slow and boring. Going to be kind of slow and boring. Let's look at the advice really quick. Look at the advice. I really don't know if something new needs to come in. When we're feeling like that, look, very similar to how it's risky to go get drunk. If you have a broken heart, it's risky to start talking to somebody new if you have a broken heart too. You know that's vibrationally identical, right? Oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. I'm sad, I'm broken, I'm lonely, I'm hurt, so I'm gonna go get drunk because it distracts me from that. It's the same thing as getting into a relationship to make you feel better about your broken heart, about the last person that hurt you. But we all do it, don't we? We all do it. We get broken, we're hurt. First thing we do is we wanna look to another person. Vibrationally identical, okay? So, 3 shuffles here. 1, I know one person needed to hear that at least. If you already knew that, don't worry about it. Just say, okay, Rich is repeating himself again. I know at least one person needed to hear that. All right. Okay, 10 of Cups reversed. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? All right. Don't worry about that 10th cup right now. Okay? Don't worry about that. That will come. The 10th cup is a manifestation of a frequency. The frequency is true love. If I feel broken and lonely, like I need somebody to bring love to me, I'm not on the frequency of true love. I'm on the frequency of emptiness and loneliness. If I'm on the frequency of emptiness and loneliness, it is going to manifest in the physical. Okay? Period. End of discussion. Death in the reverse. Well, let's look at the Queen of Swords reverse really quick. Pay attention to how you communicate when you're communicating. I know you all are really, really good at being soft and providing a nice, warm, soft, comfortable environment. But sometimes if y'all are a little bit off kilter, you can come across pretty sharp and pinch with your little pinchers, your crab pinchers. You know what I mean? Just pay attention. Be vigilant about how you come across when you communicate, okay? Make sure that you don't have any bad intentions that are pushing words out of your mouth, all right? And the death in the reverse, that being a piece of advice, I'm gonna have to clarify that. Oh, okay. So I think it's don't fight the changes, okay? Whenever a cycle, look, most of us, when it comes to a point where it's time for an old cycle to end and a new one to begin, the first thing we do is we get scared. We get scared. We get afraid that people are going to leave us. The worst case scenario is going to happen. If you just roll with it, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how smooth it goes if you just roll with it. And yeah, it's going to be scary. I ain't here to tell you it's not scary. Oh no, it's scary. But if you roll with it, dude, you won't be abandoned. More people are likely to roll with you if you just roll with it and take your hands off the wheel than if you try to force it and fight it and make it happen a certain way. That's when things start getting rocky. So don't fight the changes when they come. Just roll with them, all right? All righty. Who is that? Cancer. Leo. Now we're on Leo. Yeah! Leo. What's up, y'all? Howdy doody. Howdy doody, Leo. Three shuffles here for Leo. 1, 2, and 3. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh, oh, you got the Ace of Cups though. Okay, Queen of Swords, Empress, somebody, okay. So, and I think this has kind of been a bit reoccurring for you. Seems like this isn't the first time this has come up. I see new things and old things. New things and old things, okay? And I think that has a lot to do with that fixed nature. You are a fire sign, but you are a fixed fire sign. So fire energy typically doesn't really have too many problems moving forward, right? Even the fixed fire signs. And that's why I love fire signs so much. Movement, fast, but fixed. I think that you're fixated on some past energy, okay? Unable to shed some past energy because there is still a person from the past here who is basically playing the victim, okay? Poor pitiful me, woe is me, Leo screwed me over, Leo hurt me, you know, it's all Leo's fault. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. I have Virgo and Taurus here. But I see new things coming in. If you haven't already started something new, if you're not already involved with somebody else, I see new things happening here. Okay, I just still see this past energy that has just clung to you for some strange reason. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with here. 4 of Wands reversed. 8 of Wands, okay, this could be a person at a distance from you too. Could be, but right now with the 4 of Wands reversed, doorways are being closed right now, okay? Doorways are being closed. So again, Ace of Wands right here, again, there's a big distance here. Whoever this is, if this is not a person at a distance from you, then there's a big wall, an emotional wall between you and this person. Some of you may even be thinking, yeah, I know who that is, but why the hell are they thinking about me? Even if this is somebody you haven't communicated with in quite some time, this could be somebody who is still identifying with an emotional trigger that involved you. Some big impact you made on this person, but they're still playing the victim, the woe is me card. But I see you, even though I don't think it's the time, okay? Because the energies I see surrounding this don't look like they're making this easy on you, Leo. But I see you very, very, very tenaciously moving forward anyway. Okay? Again, this right here, that's concerning. That's concerning. Doorways are closed right now. Doorways are closed. So, this is what I always say. There is no such thing as failure. As badly as it seems like, there is no such thing as failure. The first 3 businesses that I built crashed and burned. Guess what? Did I fail or did I learn? Did I fail or did I learn? There is no such thing as failure. Right now, doorways are being closed. It's a Mercury retrograde. Okay, go up and knock on a door. If it doesn't open, trust that that room is under construction. Okay? I'm gonna have to get to your advice right now because I see you all very, very stubbornly and tenaciously moving forward anyway. Again, another big fixed sign thing, I get it. But that 4 of Wands reversed makes me nervous because that can produce some outcomes that you may not perceive to be very positive. Let's just put it that way. I'm not gonna say make bad things happen to you, but that can easily produce some things to happen that you're not a big fan of. You know what I mean? What advice do we have for Leo? Advice for Leo. Advice. Okay, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's get 4 shuffles here. I know a lot of you are dealing with something that it seems like you worked really, really hard on for quite some time. That's fine. That's fine. Okay? Leave it alone. Leave it alone. See, it's a slippery, icy slope that we walk down when we say things like, don't give up. One of the biggest keys to success is knowing when to give up. And it's not giving up that you're doing. See, whenever we see people who get that don't give up type of mentality, that can really influence you to want to swim upstream and fight a losing battle. Don't do that. Okay? Don't give up doesn't mean keep fighting losing battles. What it means is if you find yourself losing a battle, throw in the white towel. Throw in the white towel and navigate around it. Stay on the path. Okay? Right now, I think it's very important to not sit alone and isolate yourself and drive yourself crazy. But don't try to force anything new right now. Don't try to force anything new. Okay? 2 of Cups here. Those of you who are dealing with somebody new, okay, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But don't try to force anything to the next level right now. It's not time for that. It's not time for that, okay? So don't try to kick down any doors. Don't try to force anything new and big and cool. Don't make any huge, big plans or decisions. Not right now. Not right now. This is collectively a period of plateau. Chill, relax, reorganize. Okay? It's like a pit stop. Okay? It's like a pit stop. Your car is in the mechanic shop right now. Okay? You got cords sticking out the tires. All right? One of your plugs is fouling out. You need an oil change. Dude, it's chill. Chill. Get your tires replaced. Get your oil changed. Get new plugs and wires and all that good stuff. And then get back on the road when the retrograde's over. Okay? Virgo, what's up, y'all? What it do? Did everybody get notified? Oh, well. The playback will be up, but anyway, thanks for that super chat. I can't pronounce that. But the whoever just super chatted me, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Whoa. All right, Virgo. What we got for you? What we got? You got notified? Okay. Boom, boom. Thanks, Kimberly, for the positive feedback. Appreciate it. Do. 1, 2. Okay, one more shuffle for Virgo. One more. Six of Swords reversed. Okay. All right. So I think this is the person that you're dealing with. Obviously somebody I think that you're in separation from. I don't really feel like it's you. It could be. It could be you. Now, okay, it could be both of you, all right? Farrah, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. I feel like that you are kicking yourself in the butt for some things that you feel like you've done wrong, okay? And I also think the person that you're dealing with can't move on from this either, energetically, okay? You're King of Swords, though. You got King of Swords, they got Queen of Swords reversed. So I think the person you're dealing with is still very pissed off and doesn't have anything nice to say about you. But I think that they're more than likely out trying to find somebody else to distract themselves from the thought of you, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, I just saw that. One of the other signs back there had something similar to that. But with this Seven of Swords in the reverse here, I still think that there's some things that you all have done that you haven't quite forgiven yourselves for. You're still feeling guilty. Still feeling like you did something wrong. Know this. You're on the karmic wheel. Okay, that right there, it's my contention that is the leading cause of so many entities being stuck on the karmic wheel. Okay? We think that once we learn how to forgive others, then that's the end all be all. Oh, I'm no longer have any karma because I've forgiven everyone. But you haven't forgiven yourself. You know that's just as important as forgiving others. You have to forgive yourself. And I see a lot of you are still struggling with that. Okay, a lot of you are still critiquing yourselves, still really down on yourselves, still really, really feeling like you've done things wrong, like you're not doing it good enough, like, this, that, and the third. You gotta let that go. The person you're dealing with here, yeah, they don't have anything nice to say to you. Okay, they don't. Nine of Swords reversed. They're getting over it, though. They're getting over it, but I think mainly what I'm seeing here is the person you're dealing with is still very pissed off, and they're out trying to date other people, okay, to try to forget about you, but I don't think it's working very well. I don't think it's working. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, but they're not seeing a whole lot of forward movement in life. They're not, okay? Right now, I don't really see you trying to push forward movement. I see you doing inner work, okay? And it's good inner work. I know it sounded like I was getting on you, but I just wanted to remind you. I wanted to remind you, I have a really heavy Virgo influence as well, moon and rising, okay? So I get where we think that kicking our own asses is like being responsible, like, well, at least I'm holding myself accountable. Okay, that's cool. Slap yourself on the wrist and then let it go. Because if you stay feeling guilty and kicking yourself in the ass and talking shit to yourself, the universe has no choice. Me, moon and rising in Virgo, okay, I'm an Aquarius, but I get the Virgo energy. My favorite thing to say to myself used to be, I'm just not good enough. I used to say that to myself at least 200 times a day. I'm just not good enough. I guess I'm just not good enough. I just fuck everything up. I just do everything wrong. I'm just not good enough, You think the universe gave two jack shits and a diddly fiddler's fart how I felt? No. The universe said this to me. Your wish is my command. Here's some more evidence that supports that you're not good enough. Here's some more situations where you just fuck everything up. And I just kept getting mirrored back to me. And boy, I found myself stuck in a doo-doo hole with one arm tied behind my back. I'm gonna tell you what, man. That ain't gonna help you. It's not gonna help you. Slap yourself in the wrist and let it go, okay? You know what you did wrong. Quit beating yourself up. You're not doing yourself a favor at all by doing that, okay? Let's look at the advice here. I know I just gave you a mouthful of advice, but let's see what the card does. Let's see here. What's the advice? The Justice card. I don't really think y'all need this advice, but make decisions based on logic, reason, and fairness, not emotional bias and preference, okay? Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Boom! 5 of Pentacles. Okay. 7 of Cups. I think it's time for you to open up and at least be open to something new, okay? Be very, very open to something new. Now, remain independent, okay? Don't you ever, ever, ever give somebody power over your independence, okay? But be open to the idea of something new, okay? right now it's time. There's nothing wrong with reflecting on the past, okay? But you need to understand that the goal is to be able to look back on the past with a warm heart. And I know I'm not downplaying anybody's experiences, but I promise you, if you allow yourself to do it, it has no choice but to manifest. Okay? You can look back. Just like here's my go-to example. I've told lots of personal clients this. Now, you can look at your whole life this way, but my go-to example is my first little heartbreak. Man, I got my heart broke when I was 14 years old, dude. And I'm gonna tell you what, this is just personal trivia about me, y'all. I got my heart broke when I was 14. And my poor little 14-year-old heart was just all over the floor, man, in pieces. I was just a mess, right? Oh, I was a mess. Well, shortly after that girl broke my heart, she started dating some other guy that I know, and they're still together to this day. They're still together to this day. And I'm pretty sure they got like a couple of kids together, I think. And I look at that now, and I'm like, oh, God. Thank you, universe, for breaking my heart. Oh, God. I'm so glad I didn't get what I thought I wanted at the time. You know? I look back and, man, if I would have had it my way, I'd be in that dude's position right now. And, oh, no. Oh, God, no. Oh, thank you so much, universe, for breaking my heart back then. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? And I know that's kind of a silly, cheesy example, but I know that every last one of you at least has one thing that you can look back and see from that same perspective. And I'm going to tell you what, if you allow yourself to, keyword allow, you can look at everything that has ever happened to you in your life from that exact same perspective, and that's the goal. That's the goal. I understand why that happened. It hurt really bad, yes, but I understand why it happened. And I'm thankful that it did. Trust me, there is nothing that happened to you in your life that you could not, if you allow yourself to, look at it that way, okay? And as long as you understand that concept, there is nobody holding you back from success. That's the key, okay? All righty. Libra. Libra, Libra. Libra, Libra. Libra. Boom, 8 of Wands reversed. Okay, it could be blocked communication between you and this person, or just very, very piss poor communication. I think it's probably blocked for most of you, though, or just like none. Even if it's not like technically blocked, I just don't see any communication here. Okay, let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, the Hierophant, sweet. Ace of Swords, oh, okay. See, look, here's Flippy Floppy. Libra, come on now. New things coming in, but you still haven't fully moved on from the past, Libra. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Oh, well, I feel you. It happens. But at least you're making forward movement. That's good. Okay, it could be another air sign coming in. All right, Ace of Swords right here. I think, though, that it's moving a little bit slow. I do see you really, really overthinking and trying to think and analyze, and that's cool. I get that, but you know, you have to realize that you're walking across a tightrope in a windstorm when you do that, okay? Be careful, okay? Be aware that red flags can pop up, but just don't dig too deep for them, okay? Now, the other person you're dealing with, though, I think they have definitely made a decision to move on from this right here, okay? That's one of the reasons I think, didn't this come out too in your why haven't they reached out or whatever? They're very, very guarded. There's this big walking on eggshells type of energy between the two of you, okay? But you're done with the drama. You don't want no drama. You don't want no bullshit. You have something new coming in here, though, okay? Definitely something new, and I think you've manifested it and don't realize it. Some of you did it on purpose, but you've manifested this, okay? The Hierophant and the Magician, okay? Overall and underlying, Hierophant and the Magician. And I do think that there is massive potential for commitment and long-term stability here, okay? just relax and roll. Now, again, you do have some past energy right here, but I don't really think that this is anything in question, the person that you're dealing with. I think that you're having a hard time moving on from it, but I don't think they are. To be honest with you, I don't think they are. I think they've made a very, very firm, solid decision to move forward. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. Could be anybody. But there's something new coming in for you, Libra. Something new. Just do the best you can not to try to compare this new thing to the past, okay? Again, you dump too much energy into that, you will manifest what you're worried about, okay? Just saying. Just saying. Short, quick, and easy. It was actually positive, though. I like that. What advice do we have? Advice for my librarians. Advice for Libra. Advice. What advice do we have? Boom, the Strength card. Stay strong, Libra. Okay, see, that's the thing. Did it happen to you or did it happen for you? Did it happen to you or did it happen for you? Whichever one you choose to believe, you're right. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Learn the power of being alone. Okay? That doesn't mean go be alone. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying go be alone and be alone for the rest of your life. I'm saying learn the power of alone time. It's very important that you schedule yourself some alone time as much as possible. I know those of you who have kids and this and that, it gets very difficult to do that. Very difficult. I totally understand. But it's very important, if you are permitted to, if you are able to, schedule yourself some me time. So me, myself, and nobody else time, okay? It's very important. That's very powerful. Very, very powerful, okay? I do think it's time for you, it's time for new things to come in, okay? 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, okay? The past is in the past. If you're gonna keep thinking about the past, switch your perspective on it. Switch the way you're thinking about it. Don't, oh, why did this person do this to me? Oh, how could they do that to me? Oh, I can't believe this happened to me. No. What did that teach me? What did I learn about myself? How can I use the wisdom that I've extracted from that situation to better myself? And last but not least, the best revenge you can possibly get is to evolve. There's no better of a revenge than evolution. I'm going to evolve and I'm going to do better. Watch me. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to sit down and talk about it. I don't need to. Just watch. Watch me. I can't wait till you see me doing better. You let that be your motivation. Okay? Scorpio. Scorpio. The Fool in the reverse. Okay. Several different paths I could take with that jumper right there. And to be 100% real with you, I don't know which one I want to take it. So let's get 4 shuffles and get this first spread knocked out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Six of Cups. Oh, definitely some past energy right here, but it looks positive. It looks positive, okay? Yep, see, there's some past energy. Here's the thing, though. I think that you all have successfully, whether you did it on purpose or not, most people do this by accident, consciously, but I think that you all have successfully transmuted this past energy into something positive. That's good, because I see new things coming in for you too. Could be a new job offer, could be an earth sign headed your way, but I definitely see a slow and steady move forward, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles here. All right, and 9 of Cups, dude. 9 of Cups, Scorpio. You know how I feel about that card. This is the goal, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you all this all the time. This is one card away from the 10 of Cups. Why? Ask yourself that. Why? Why is the card of being happy and single and fulfilled, why is that one card away from the 10 of Cups? That perfect relationship. Why is that? Because anything that you want to materialize in your outside world, the frequency must be matched. What frequency is this dude on? He has a successful relationship on his inside world. That's how you match the frequency of that person, okay? So I think a lot of you, you're dealing with a past person right here, and whether you realize it or not, they taught you how to love yourself. They taught you self-love, okay? And I think a lot of you have very successfully begun to transmute that past pain, or whatever the case may be, into something you may not even realize how positive it is. Maybe looking back, hopefully you can do that and give them the credit, but there's definitely something new coming in here. Ace of Wands could be a fire sign, earth sign. I also have Sagittarius here, all right? 3 of Pentacles reversed, though, and the 2 of Swords. I think there is a lot of indecision and overthinking here. For some of you, it's somebody at the workplace, too, okay? But there's some indecision here. I don't really see a split set. I see this coming in quick, really quick, but I don't really see a solid decision being made. There's a lot of overthinking this right here. Too good to be true type of energy, you know? And that's kind of like the cliffhanger right there. On the edge of my seat. All right, what advice do we have? Advice for Scorpio. Advice. Oh, your boss. Oh, wow, right on. Okay. Well, shit. All right, well, what advice do we have for Scorpio? I don't know why I caught that comment there, but okay. All righty, well, best of luck to you on that. All right, what advice do we have? 3 shuffles here, 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, 8 of Wands in the reverse. All right. So in regards to the past situation, if this is somebody in your near past, I wouldn't open up communication right now, okay? I wouldn't open up communication. Right now, I think it's time to just, I want to figure out a different way to word this so it doesn't sound like I'm saying the same thing to everybody. But similar to what I've been telling some of the other signs right here, don't try to force anything to happen right now, okay? Don't try to force anything to happen. Definitely don't try to dig for any past energy to come back around, okay? For sure. But take your hands off the wheel and see where the universe wants to guide the boat. Okay, that doesn't mean take your eyes off the water. That means take your hands off the wheel and see where the boat goes. See where the boat goes. Okay? Right now is not the time to try to be forcing, to try to be just trying to force things. Okay? We typically, whenever the skies aren't screaming at us, we're going uphill, aren't we? Most of us. And then retrograde happens, and then we hit a plateau. And we're not used to plateauing. We're used to going up the hill. You gotta chill and relax, okay? Now, I've told everybody that today, and you're probably like, God damn, say something different, Rich. Well, that's what keeps coming through, so that's what I'm gonna keep saying. Anywho, Sagittarius. Saggy-waggy. Do we got any Saggies in here? We got any Saggies? Any Saggy-waggies? You know what I need? And no, this isn't Sagittarius' fault, but I just feel I need some sage, man. We need to get some sage in there. It's that time. Not because of Saggy, not because of Scorpio, just because of the energies in general. Just been pulling lots of duty energies in, and it happens. It's part of the job. But let's clear the air here. Dude, I did this earlier, I did this a couple days ago and I set the smoke alarm off. I was like, whoa, that has never happened before in this house. Ever, ever, never, ever. So now I'm paranoid. Let's set the smoke alarm off again. I said when it happened to him, I'm like, man, I'm glad I wasn't live when that happened. So anyway, though, all righty. Before it happens, let's go ahead and put the sage up. We got some smoke in the air. All righty. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do we got for Sagittarius next week? I want a jumper. Come on, man. I don't think one wants to. I don't think it wants to. 5 of Cups reversed. That's good. That's good. Cool. Getting over this. Starting to train yourself to look. And that's the thing. Y'all are typically like really super positive, right? Sometimes to a fault. But in regards to this situation, I feel like you're, like if this was a painful situation you were involved in, it's really difficult to look at the positive. But now you're making yourself look at the positive end of the spectrum. Okay? You're at least figuring out good things that can come out of this. And I know that sounds trendy and cliche, but y'all don't know how powerful that is, I swear to God. Some of you do, but anyway, though, that's good. That's very positive. So let's get 5 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3 more. King of Wands reversed. Okay. Somebody's a player. Somebody's just playing games. It's hard to say who yet. Knight of Wands. Right on. New things coming in here. You about ready to take a new leap of faith, ain't you? Person you're dealing with here, yep, they do want commitment, but they're throwing in the white towel. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with too. Okay, they want commitment, they want stability with you, but they're just throwing in the white towel and saying, you know what, never mind. Temperance reverse could be another Sagittarius, but y'all just don't balance each other out very well, okay? Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. I do think that you all are kind of flying under the radar though, okay? And you're making moves and taking leaps of faith and things like that you're not really talking about. But I do definitely see new things coming in. But I think, again, you're flying under the radar with this hermit energy right here. You're keeping it to yourself, okay? You're not making it a big scene. You're not talking a whole lot about what your plans are, what you're doing. But I see you making moves. You're making moves in the silence and the you're being stealthy about it. Other than that, though, 9 of Cups reversed. Yeah, see, the person you're dealing with hasn't moved on from this. I don't think they're actually going to come back around and try to reconcile, but they still haven't moved on from this. But I think that as far as that goes, as far as trying, they've given up and they're letting go, okay? And you're making new moves. And there's really not a whole lot to say about that. Not really. Not really. You were dealing with a lonely, emotionally needy type of person. And I don't even think, it's not really directed at you. It's not anything you need to take personal, okay? Because I guarantee you, next person that comes along in this person's life is going to be the exact same scenario, same story. Same old song and dance, my friend. You know what I mean? What advice do we have? That was kind of short and sweet and to the point. What advice do we have for my shaggy wedges? Advice. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. 2 of Wands reversed. And the 2 of Swords. Okay. So, if you were contemplating, Three of Wands reverse too, if you were contemplating whether or not to possibly reach out to this past person, if you were contemplating on whether or not, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Anything from the past needs to stay in the past. Okay? But I do think it is time to allow new things to come in. Okay? It's time for new things. Knight of Cups. Okay? I do think that a lot of you have something new coming in. Okay? Just don't make any solid decisions on exactly where you're going to go right now. Again, Mercury retrograde. Those of you who have this new person coming in. Not saying don't go for it. Okay, let's go for it, but I really don't. I'm going to be open and honest with you. I don't know what I want right now. I'm really not 100% sure what I want in life. I'm really not 100% sure where I'm going to be a year from now. So let me just figure this out. We can talk. Maybe we can go out on dates or whatever, this, that, and the third. But don't make any solid life decisions right now, okay? Don't shut anybody out. Don't shut anybody out. Welcome new people in, but don't make any solid life decisions, if that makes any sense. I know that's like walking down an icy slope, but you dig what I'm saying? Makes sense? That was a weird reading. Sorry, that's what came through, so. I got a lot more all signs material up in my sleeve, though, so stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. Anyway, moving forward with Capricorn. Capricorn. Man, all these... I might change the title of this to Mercury retrograde readings. No, this is the weekly forecast, but good Lord, man. Maybe I'll put Mercury retrograde in there somewhere for people catching the playback. Hey, be warned. Be warned. This is Mercury retrograde energies right here. So there's a lot of stagnation in these readings. There's a lot of, you know what I mean? A lot of rocky forward movement, if any at all. So... maybe I should do an all signs Mercury retrograde reading. Maybe, I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, Capricorn. Nine of Wands. So somebody here is still very heavily guarded. Lack of trust. Hopefully that's not you. Could be, but big lack of trust here. Not a very good energy to be interacting with somebody with. Nine of Wands, nope. Empress reverse could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Yeah, see, you're moving on from this. Y'all just could not see eye to eye. You're moving on from this, and you are doing new things, though. I do think that the person you're dealing with wants to apologize, though. They do. But I don't know if they are, because the Page of Swords is reversed. The Page of Swords is reversed. Page of Pentacles is reversed. They got an eye on you. They are definitely watching you like a hawk. Okay, but there's no growth between the two of you. That's the thing. What does it take for two people to come together and grow together? It takes bending and flexing both ways. Okay? It takes bending and flexing both ways. It can't be all you conform to me. It can't be all me conform to you. We have to bend and flex and grow together. Okay? And there is none of that between you and this person here. Okay? They're not willing to put forth that kind of work that it would take to make that happen. Okay? So... Five of Wands, Six of Swords. Just too many arguments, too many fights, too many disagreements, okay? And it's to the point where, okay, I understand that there is no such thing as the perfect relationship where there's no arguments and fights, ever, never, ever, okay? And if there is, something's wrong there. However, it does cross a certain line, okay? There's nothing wrong with from time to time we have our disagreements and we butt heads from time to time. And, you know, that's normal, that's healthy. But after a certain point, when all we do is fight and argue about the same things all day, every day, all day, every day, all day, every day, all day, every day. Okay, Empress reverse. There's no growth here. We're running around in a circle. So that's what I see. But I see that you're taking new leaps of faith elsewhere, okay? And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Let's look at the advice, though, because you do have this Fool card. So that's definitely something new coming in here for you. I'm wondering if the advice is going to tell you to stay your ass put, too, just like everybody else. I don't know. We'll see. What advice do we have for Capricorn universe? Advice. What advice do we have? Oh, okay. King of Cups reversed, Two of Swords reversed. Two more shuffles, two more. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, plan your steps and don't move too quick. Okay, right now, and let your guard down. I told you that Nine of Wands energy isn't a very good energy. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. So there's a lot of evaluation that needs to be happening here, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles being the only card of movement in the upright, plan your steps, okay? Don't allow yourself to be arbitrarily whisked away by emotional feelings and whatnot. Valerie, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. But also, don't just be stuck in one spot and not move at all, okay? Move forward, plan your steps, but be prepared for the unexpected. Right now, your number one goal is healing. Your number one goal is healing. That should be at the very top of your priority list. Okay, here's my priority list. Number one, healing. Number two, relationships. That's the way it really goes. Most people have that the other way around. Matter of fact, most people have number one, love and romance, number 100, healing, right? You know what I mean? Like they put their healing at the very bottom of the priority list. No. Your number one goal is healing, okay? It is healing. It is healing. So, not as stagnant for you as it is for others, okay? Just don't move too fast. Don't move too fast, okay, Cappies? Cool. Wow, speaking of Aquarius, look what happened when I split the deck here. Aquarius, do we have any Aquarians in here? Aquarius, some of y'all could be dealing with another Aquarius. Those of you dealing with another Aquarius, I don't see how you do that. Oh, Lord, I've tried that one time. Never again. Anyway, though, Aquarius. Aquarius. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Thanks, Aquarians, for tuning in. And thank you for your patience, waiting over an hour. All right. Hopefully we got something good for you. Even if it's not the most positive message in the world, there will be advice you can take from this that if you choose to use it, you will sit back and watch your life transform. Not if, it's when. But you have to, the only if is whether or not you choose to use the advice. Okay, all they are is energy tools. That's all they are. That's all they are. All right, let's get 3 more shuffles for Aquarius. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Five of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Okay. All right. So there's definitely something that was abandoned in the past right here. And I think it's the person you're dealing with. And the only reason that I say there's the person you're dealing with is because you have the 6 of Wands. So I see communication wanting to come through right here. I think 8 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Wands reversed. Communication is probably blocked between the two of you. But I think somebody wants to communicate. There's something that somebody wants to say, but it's not making its way through. Either they want to say something to you and they're just reluctant to say it, or they're trying to message you. They're trying to figure out how to get through to you, but it's blocked everywhere. One of the two. Okay, horrible communication. Again, Mercury retrograde. Underlying energy is the Knight of Pentacles right here. Okay, you have a very, very strong sense of independence blasting off of you. The person you're dealing with here, they're not making any decisions. I don't really see them coming forward here with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay? In order for a reconciliation to work, I know a lot of you have heard me explain this, but we have new faces in here all the time, so I just got to explain this to the new people. When reconciliation is on the table, it's not always, but when it is in the books as a possibility, there's only one way to make it work. And here's the hard part. Both people exclusively have to agree to change themselves. That's really fucking difficult to get 2 people to agree to do that. At least one person is always going to be sitting back going, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't need to change. let me explain to you a little something behind the science of the energy behavior, okay? You vibrate right here. Anything that comes into your life vibrates at the same frequency, okay? Especially the person you were dealing with, okay? So you all come together on this frequency. Whatever happens, happens. Oh, the person you're dealing with calls your mom a bitch and hits your dad in the head with a beer bottle or whatever. I don't know. Something, and then you separate. Okay, well, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't need to change. Okay, well, you don't change. You stay vibrating right here. Let's say they do change. Then they do this. Y'all still can't come together. You're still down here on the shit frequency. And you're probably going to attract another person into your life that complements that frequency again. That's why we have so many women out there saying, oh, men are the same. And we have so many men out there saying, oh, women are the same. Are all men the same? No. Are all women the same? No. But guess what? On the same frequency, everybody's pretty damn similar. Okay? That's just a crash course in energy behavior. However, that being said, that work that it would take to make a reconciliation possible, they're not willing to do that. The person you're dealing with is not willing to do that. Okay? Could be a cancer that you're dealing with, but you wouldn't even trust the process anyway. So I think that if you trusted it and they were willing to put in the work, I think the two of you could reconcile and make it work. But you have to trust it and they have to agree to do the inner work just like you. Okay, so y'all are kind of both putting bad energy towards the situation. Honestly, be all the way real with you. But I think that you would be willing to do inner work before they would, though. But you still have to trust it. If you don't trust it, it ain't gonna happen. So, anyway, what advice do we have here? Advice. Okay. So, yeah, keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. If this person does manage to make their way in with a message or a communication, don't forget, I don't think they've changed. I don't think they've changed. If you couldn't trust them in the past, you can't trust them now. Okay? So, maybe you're right in not being, like I just said, you don't trust it. Maybe you're right not to trust it. Maybe. 1, 2, and last shuffle for the advice. The Hierophant. Okay, sweet. All right. Faith is very important. Okay? I've said this like 10 times this past couple days. I'm not a religious dude. I'm not saying, because it kind of sounds religious when you say that. No. Faith is fundamental in manifestation. You have no idea. If you don't have the faith that something's going to work out, it probably won't. Probably won't. You have to find that faith. The hardest thing in the world for us to do is to allow ourselves to believe in something we have no evidence of. That's the most difficult thing for us to do, but that's what you have to do. Train yourself. Key word, train. It's not a switch you can flip overnight. Train yourself to look at the positive end of every spectrum. And yes, there is a positive end to every spectrum. And you know what? If you can't find it right away, like if something bad happens and you're thinking to yourself, well, I can't tell what in the hell positive happened here. Create a positive reading. You know you're powerful enough to do that, right? Oh yeah, you are. Oh yeah, you are. If you don't believe you are, well, you need to double check yourself because you are way too powerful than to have to deal with just a shit end of a stick when you can't do anything about it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you can't find a positive thing, a silver lining, create one. Yes, you can. Anybody that tells you can't is full of shit. Stay away from them, okay? But don't be on defense mode all the time, Aquarius. Don't be on defense mode. Okay? Not everybody is out to get you. Not everybody is trying to attack you, okay? Blue Ink Zone, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Last but not least, Pisces. And then we're done, y'all. Pisces, what do we got for you next week? Hopefully something good. Pisces. Pisces. Let's get a jumper. Oop, there it is. Okay, the Tower card. Something that very suddenly, abruptly, and unexpectedly came to an end. Tarsha, and Ellen. Thank you all for those super chats. Thank you. All right, well, let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more shuffles, sir. Five of Swords. Okay, I see a lot of determination here. A lot of determination. Could be blocked communication between you and the person that you're dealing with. Okay, but you are healing though. You are healing. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Even those of you who were wronged and like some of you got ghosted for whatever reason, I think you're healing from it though. I do think you're healing. Don't get it twisted. I think that you still don't have anything nice to say to the person that you're dealing with though. But yeah, you're healing. This right here is the first step, okay? See, like let's say you come together with a person, something bad happens, and you go through the motions of moving on, right? You get in a plane, you fly 1,000 miles away, you get a new job in a new state. You know, I'm exaggerating, but I mean, some people do this. But I don't give a damn if you do all that. You can go move to another state, get a new job. If you're still attached in here, you're not making any forward movement. Now, there are many different reasons why you would still be attached in here. And that's typically what I dig into in personal readings, like what type of connection was this? Were you meant to let go of it right away? Was it teaching you something? Is this karmic in nature? Is this a soulmate, twin flame? I mean, everybody's a soulmate. Everybody's a soulmate. I shouldn't have said that. Is this a twin flame connection? That type of thing. But regardless, I think that now is the time that you all are finally able to unhook energetically from this, okay? I think you've been very, very determined to do that. The person that you're dealing with, I think that they have a lot of things they would like to say, but I feel like they're holding back and biting their tongue, okay? That this person basically makes an effort to try to not think about you. Is what I'm seeing here. I think that they do think about you. You cross their mind all the time, but they really don't want you to. They don't want to think about it. Okay, they don't want to think about what happened. They don't want to think about what went wrong. Coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Let's see, it could be a Taurus, Leo. I also have Scorpio here, okay? They do still have feelings for you. I do think that the person you're dealing with does still have feelings. They haven't let go of that yet. But either way, Death card, Tower card. Done, dollar. So it's not like this is ever going to reconcile and actually work. But now what it is who is going to heal first? I think you are. I just told, what sign was that I just told earlier? That the best revenge, I think it was Libra. The best revenge is to evolve. The best revenge. You can go around and spread rumors about somebody. You can go around and try to get them fired from their job. You can play all these stupid little games. That's not going to do anything, okay? The best revenge is to evolve and do better. There is nothing that you can do that will trump evolution. Evolve and do better. Okay? I think a lot of you are on that path. Finally, and you're very determined. See, determination will pay off. It will. Well, what advice do we have? Advice for Pisces. What advice do we have? Advice from a Pisces people. Advice from a Pisces. Advice from a Pisces. Damn, Rich is singing stupid songs again. Don't quit your day job. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, the devil card. All right, your number one goal is fighting the demons. Yes, we all got some demons. Okay, that's the number one goal. So what are demons really? Okay, you have to understand there's many different types of negative thought forms out there, but here's the one that we need to really, really look at. Something bad happens, like let's just say your boyfriend cheats on you, your girlfriend cheats on you, something like that. You know, something that hurts, like bad. Well, most of us, what we do is we move on from it. We wait till it stops hurting, and then we assume we're over it. It just stopped hurting. Enough time has passed. We assume that we're healed. No. You know what it's done at that point? It has sunk to the pit of your subconscious mind, and now that thought form, that negative thought form, is doing this. Now we are giving birth to a brand new baby demon. A brand new baby negative thought form that is part of your subconscious mind now, and is now manifesting into little, well, sometimes big nuances, but these little bitty behavioral habits that you're not even aware of. Okay, you're not even aware of. It's very important that we look back on the past, dig it up. Okay, dig the past up and transmute that negative energy into something positive. Okay, for right now, pay attention to how you communicate. Okay, King of Swords in the reverse. Be sure it's up to you. You are the one who is responsible for the intention that pushes the words that come out of your mouth. Okay, you know how they say if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. Okay, well, if you know that if you open up your mouth and something mean and angry and hateful and evil is going to come out, keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut, okay? Other than that, though, I do think it is time to at least allow yourself. I think that you got something new wanting to come in here, okay? You got something new wanting to come in here. Keep communication open with new people. Let the past be in the past, but transmute it, okay? Don't let that past energy devour you from the inside out, okay? Transmute it. You have the ability to transmute it into something good, okay? Anyway, though, I feel like the messages all my signs needed to hear have come through now, okay? Man, I greatly appreciate every last one of you who tunes in and plays along. Thank you all so much for the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. Don't forget to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings, one-on-one video calls, law of attraction advice and guidance. Dude, it's all in the description. I gotta go ahead and get out of here though, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right? Y'all have a good one.